Well, hello and welcome to the stream. This is a special stream today. And welcome to the stream, Mikwai.
Hello there.
I
You can
hope
hear
you
me,
can
right?
hear me. I can definitely hear you. This is the first time we
Good.
try this setup here.
I
So,
wait. Okay, you're here. Good. Whew.
yeah, I think it works. Welcome
Yeah.
everyone in the chat. There's a lot of people here. Welcome. Noki, Bartek, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following Superknochen and Roxon and Noki. Thank you very much. And Pantoth for subscribing. Thank you very much. Awesome. Shock the Man is here. Ayo. And thank you for following people, I guess. Welcome to the stream. So, just how should we do that? This kind of introduction, because this is the first time I think we do a stream like that, where you, Mikołaj, you are currently sitting in Poland and drawing awesome concept art for our game We Are Screwed, and I'm here in Graz in Austria and I'm doing some coding today. Yeah, so
like we do it as we thought to make it, you know, like
actually we do
switching in between or not.
Yeah, actually we do what we do every day, just that we stream what we do.
Yeah, mostly. That's the whole idea, I think.
So there's one more thing I need to set up before we can really get started, and that is my custom OBS tool here. So let me quickly check if that works. So yeah, it works. Okay, awesome. So for every subscriber in the chat, if you want to change views from coder to artist, just use those commands, exclamation mark coder for the coder view and exclamation mark artist for the artist view to see what Mikwai is currently doing. And as always, you can ask any questions. So anything about We Are Screwed, the game, or game development, or coding, or painting in this case, because we have an expert here. I always struggle with artist questions on stream typically because I'm not an artist. And then I always say, oh, this is something that the magic of the artists will take care of. But today we've got Mikwai here, so ask all the artist questions. And yeah, shall we get started? Maybe it's a good idea to introduce our viewers to what you're currently painting and what you're currently doing.
Oh, okay. So we have portals in the game, right? And recently we decided to change them a little bit and make it like one big zipper that's changing into gates when we open it. So that's what I'm designing for like this moment. And we'll see how long it will take.
Yeah.
That's mostly it. Big zipper.
Yeah, we call it the big zip.
Aye.
And sometimes it sounds like a sip.
Sip. Yeah.
But just to explain it a little bit, so if you have never seen anything of We're Screwed, oh, my chat is not working, by the way. That's why I'm not getting any of those messages. There should be, yeah, there it is. So We're Screwed, our game is also listed on Steam already. So, and the trailer is there if you want to take a look at it. And it's basically about you and your friends on a spaceship, and you try not to screw up because it's the worst space vessel in the known galaxy. You explore the galaxy. In the end, you save the universe, or the multiverse as we call it. And so we tried to bring some craziness to that multiverse. And you travel from one place to another through some kind of a wormhole. And at the moment, we just have placeholder assets in the game, like a portal. But what Mikuai is currently drawing and working on is something that basically tears apart space-time via a zip mechanism, you could say.
Yeah, basically, that's it. That's the thing.
All right, let's see. Behold the big zip, says Gaussius Mocker in the chat.
Do you want me to make concepts in Photoshop, or I can move to MS Paint? And
You really want to do this in MS Paint? Because I've been following your personal streams in the last couple of days, where you really you actually are you gonna discover the pain in Paint?
It's not a pain.
Is
It's
it
pleasure?
I mean, I'm just a coder, you know. Is it really a pleasure to work in MS Paint?
It is. It's quite fun, you know. It's simple. You don't have to worry about a lot of things while working on it.
I mean, I have never used Paint, or haven't used it in a long time. Even I, as a coder, use Paint.net, the advanced Paint.
Advanced Paint.
Oh, welcome to the stream, Raffle 10. Seems like that Sended needs a lot more quantum to be on the same level with Hollywood. What? Bartek says, how do you work on animations? For example, when you change from one stage to another, do you have to draw every single frame? So no, we don't have to draw every single frame. It's basically we're not a pixel frame by frame animation game. Maybe I can show something.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I just need to start up the game here.
I have only rendering right now, so it's not that interesting.
But as you are actually now drawing or painting that big zip mechanism, I'll just show our viewers what's currently in the game and how that is actually working at the moment. So let's see. And Crimson Sun Bear says, "Hey, Miko."
Hello, Sunny.
Welcome. So that's the.
It's good to have you here. Hi. Continue.
Does this switching work actually? I'm not sure. So for every subscriber, you should be able to use those commands. But I think I can do it manually now. Yeah. Okay. So. Just to give you a quick overview of what the game is. Currently working on. Oh, thank you for subscribing. And we should go to fantastic. All right. So here I am. This is my Terra space station, where this is basically the menu of the game. And oh yeah, people start using your awesome emotes. The Death Cup is right there. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream, Neff. Neff is here. Neff was on stream last week, where we pulled through a rather long playtesting session. I'd say it was a rather unbalanced run, but we pulled through, and Neff even played some awesome guitar on stream, by the way. Did you see that, Mikuai?
Probably not. I don't remember last week. Maybe I saw some of it, you know, like a fragment live.
I'll show that. It was awesome. Where's that? Oh yeah, here it is. Just before you start. Awesome. A long time ago, me and my brother Ranger here, we was hitchhiking down a long and lonesome space. All of a sudden, there shined a shining Xantica in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your ship. Well, me and Range, we looked at each other, and we each said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in space. It was the best song in space. Yeah, that was that. It was super awesome to have you on the stream, Nev. Okay, so does this still work? I hope so.
You never know.
Yeah, space, Nev. Okay, so here we are. I'm not sure if it's lagging in the stream, by the way. Yeah, let's see. So this is the first level. We head off our Terra space station, and this is the portal we are talking about. So we get sucked into that portal, and that kind of gives us the opportunity to now choose where we want to go. And the portal that you just saw, that's actually something that Miquai is kind of replacing with a big zip, like a, yeah, some weird thing that would open up the fabric of space-time and then suck you in and transport you anywhere or nowhere. That's basically what it is. Proteus, welcome to the stream. I'm in space, Portal 2 in our hearts. Yeah. Okay. So coming back to that animation question from Bartek, when we change from one stage to another, like changing levels, this is all rendered like we blend through, like from one scene to the other one. Yeah, I mean here is the portal. You can look at it again. Like right here. There should be audio here as well. Oh yeah, and that's super loud. Hang on, I would just turn it down a little bit. Where is that? Yeah, it's here. So yeah, there is sound effects at the moment, but it's just kind of placeholder. And if we go in there, yeah, and there's sound effect here as well. But I guess that will need to change when Miquai is done with the concept here. Okay. You still hear me, Miquai? Strange things going on here. And reconnects. Oh no! Miquai says I might just have died. Oh no! What's happening? So this is how it currently looks like. It's trying to reconnect. So anyway, so we just wait for mikuai to return. Hopefully this is gonna work. Well, I just will continue with my coder work. Death, what kind? Instant. Yeah. It can happen. Okay. Okay, so what I am currently working on is something not really related to those big zip thingies, but we have certain, we call them map flags in the game. So that's basically a modifier, because there's a lot of things in the game that are procedurally generated. So every time you play the game, it's a bit different. And we have a map flag that's called sensor jam. It's basically you have a minimap in the game showing you the layout of the map or the level, and sometimes this can get jammed, and that's what I'm currently working on. So if you have that map flag, the minimap is not visible, but we want to have it flicker when the ship takes damage. So that's a kind of a drawback, but you still can navigate if you kind of manage to damage your own ship. That's what it basically is. Okay, Serpine. So Mika says, need to check what's killed my PC. Oh no. Okay, until Nikolai is back, I'll just continue. Hopefully he can make it. Reboot always helps. So where's my prototype scene here? It's right here. And again, if you have any questions about the game or game development, just go ahead and ask them. I will also answer all your artist questions while mikuai is away. Actually, I will not be able to answer any artist questions, although I will try. Okay, so just to make sure that my kind of shortcut works. So that's basically something we developed to jump right into a prototype level without the need to go through all the menus and stuff. This should be set here. Yes, okay, it is working again. Now we can see that here on the lower left, this is the minimap. It just doesn't show a lot here because it's my kind of programmer prototype level. But now we want to activate this map flag where we have the minimap jammed, and from that on we can just add more features to that, like the flickering. So what mikuai says, oh, I know what happened. Crimson says, what source of specs are you guys targeting? Seems relatively okay. Poly count and texture size shaders don't seem too bad. Yeah, so first of all, we are targeting PC and consoles. So PC and all consoles. And secondly, of course, the goal is to have something where kind of mid-range PCs would handle the game without a problem. Although we aim for a certain level of visual quality, of course, but there's always ways to have different settings for the quality. We already have that in the game, by the way, so you can. We already have settings like that's the fastest is not set up correctly at the moment. We can set it to fantastic, and then there is, you see, it's a little bit better. I'd like to have it in fastest in the editor, because this PC here with all the streaming setup is, yeah, it's sweating a lot. So, but yeah. Superknochen, do you guys have your own 3D artists? Yes, we do. We do. So we are actually a team of around 10 people working on games. Rarebit has been around for quite a while. We've founded in 2006. I've been working on various games, and we always do contract work and our own things. And at the moment, We Are Screwed is our own project. Besides that, we work on super secret NDA stuff. Okay, so now we want to activate for our world map testing that we always get the fixed map flag that is called, is it called no minimap? That's it. Now let's see if that is actually working. I'm not sure if the games command works. Oh yeah. So if you haven't checked those two out, this is a game we've been working on. And this is a collaboration with Green Hat Games, who did the original PC version. So we also created Game Dev Tycoon for mobile, so Android and iOS. That's one of the recent projects we've been working on. And the minimap stuff is not working. No, it's not working. Let's see. So for everyone who just dropped by, we are actually doing an artist versus coder stream today, but Mikołaj is currently, I guess, rebooting his PC and be back in a couple of minutes, hopefully. Super secret NDA stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. Always work on super secret stuff. I mean, no joke. It's like when you run an indie studio and you do contract work, there's a lot of things that you actually work on for a very long time, and you don't have the opportunity to actually talk about it or show anything outside of the company, or except for your client, of course. And sometimes you even don't get credit in public for it. Hey, Pokalan, welcome back. How are you doing today? I bet you were expecting the artist's side of the stream, but Mikołaj, our artist, is currently rebooting his PC and joining back in a second. I mean, hopefully. Okay, he's just texting me. Hang on a second. Okay, I'll read this to you. I pressed something wrong and it started to install software in the background and it killed everything. Okay, I think it's just gonna reboot and we'll be back in a second. Pokalan, yes, I hate the fact that Button is cancelled. So Button Festival is a local festival here in Graz, happens every year, but because of the coronavirus, it's not gonna happen this year, and we're supposed to exhibit We're Scoot there. Crimson's just Mika's drink. His drink is potato. What? And yeah, Bokalen actually had. Yeah, should I say that now, or you just said it on your own that you worked on some cosplay for the game? PC's potato. He should be back. Okay. Let's make a stream. Okay, wait. Let's make a cosplay stream. So what's your idea? How does that work? Well, the upside to the coronavirus is that I don't have university. The downside is that I don't have university. Yeah, that sounds right. But isn't there any like online streamed courses or anything like that going on? We'll kind of jump in and play a game with you. Okay, but in cosplay. There should be. Okay. The Netherlands had a very abrupt decision. My university prepared about 0.01% of materials beforehand. Oh, that's bad. Okay, is jammed. Safe to say I'm flying back home because the Dutch have absolutely no clue how to handle this situation. Okay. You think it's better here? Or I don't know where your home is, but anywhere else? So that's the jammed stuff. Here is jammed. Okay. There's gotta be a lot of Windows updates for me, Kwai. Still not back. Bocal, yeah, coming back to that, we can do that. I mean, either we do a playtesting stream in one of the, I don't know, next week or the week after or something, or we still have to wait for the Button Festival to return in May, I guess. Hey, Dr. Spock Jr. is back. Welcome back. I think Miku's computer's got a virus. What? Where is Mikoi? Bokan, isn't it next year? I think they said it's gonna happen first week of May or something. But if not, if there's still restrictions at the time. Yeah. Does it cough? Most probably. So this is the UI minimap stuff. And we actually want this to kind of flicker as well. Yeah, time to quarantine the PC then. And stay away from it. Don't panic. Yeah. That's probably the only real advice you can give to people. Don't panic. I mean, why would you panic after you've purchased about 1,000 rolls of toilet paper? Okay, but there is more to that because there is this minimap terrain here. That's also something we need to take a look at. Is jammed. Okay. I'm gonna have that toilet paper. Yeah. Yeah, could someone in the chat explain this to me? Why is that the thing that we purchase in, like, we would never, I mean, if you go into quarantine for a couple of weeks and you take that much toilet paper with you, I don't think the coronavirus is your only thing you need to worry about. Okay, that is actually a very good reason, Dr. Spock. Yeah, people are just panicking. I stole it from Reddit. Okay, okay. Yeah, what could you imagine? What is more important than toilet paper? What do you mean, food, water? Toilet paper is what you need. Okay, let's first make this flickering here. Is there a ship? Impact. Oh, that's the ship outside. Apply damage on impact. Yeah, that's actually what we want. Oh. What? Yeah, people bought all the toilet paper 5 minutes after opening supermarket. Okay. Yeah, it's really weird. It is really weird. It's a lot of people here when shopping today, and I've seen it like pictures where all of those shelves were just empty. No more pasta. No more toilet paper. Yeah, that's it, Dr. Spock. I think Mikolai just went to the shop to purchase more toilet paper. It was just a distraction that he wanted to start the stream today, so we all would gather here and watch while he buys all the toilet paper. The fear is huge. Logistic companies are exchanging keys for storages. Just so that they won't get locked out of products. Okay. Where is that? Is that in the Netherlands? In Austria. Alright, so Mikolai just said he's trying to get back. Source, my dad, owner of a logistics company. Well, okay. Shock. Yeah, it could be a coincidence. Make a minion meme about that. Do people, and there was actually fake news about this, that they sold less bottles than before because of that. Alright, enable. Okay.
I can hear. What?
Whoa, I think Mikwa is back. Hang on a second.
Almost. So close.
Turning down the music. You are back.
Almost back.
Almost back. Okay, welcome back. Just
Hi.
okay. What happened?
I don't know how I made it, but by accident I started installing software in the background. So yeah.
But
so it killed everything. Like I had too many things open at once.
all right.
When you have a background action that's
Yeah.
making your system frying the whole laptop, then it's just,
Okay. But it works again. So can you join Whereby again?
I'm trying. Give me some time.
Sure. What's up in the chat? Hey, Surfing Nerd. Welcome. Oh, there's a Game Dev Graz Discord voice chat going on at the same time. Okay. Greetings.
Okay, I got charts. That's good. Now what I need is Whereby.
Hey, Mr. M Matrix. Welcome to the stream. Drink gin and tonic. If it was good against malaria in the 1800s, it will be good against that newfangled stuff. We'll see about that. I'm gonna go ahead and try with whiskey, I think. All right.
I'm knocking, and here I am. For now.
Okay, it should be working. Could you share your screen again so that the setup works?
Yep. Here it is. Again. Here we are.
Awesome. That is great news. So I'm gonna switch here. The artist view is back.
At least
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Mikwai.
Yeah, I'm back.
A big round of applause for not clicking that update button.
Yeah, this time. Wait, I need this.
Slow clap. Raffle says slow clap. Like one very slow one. But you made it back. That's awesome.
Yeah, it took some time. What I want, different brush. Why?
Nev says that the bottom right zipper looks like a long toilet bowl.
Oh, it's mine. Wait, yeah, true. Yes. But it's work in progress, so it may look like it. Come on.
Hey, where is Doggo?
Doggo? Just... Mob! Mob pig? Yeah, he's gone. He disappeared somewhere. Wait, give me a moment. I will just check on him. Oh, watch.
Doggo just went through the door.
Shut. 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 Shut.
So now Doggo is painting, I guess.
Because he wanted it from me before, but the light died on the whole laptop, so now we got Doggo in here. Shut. Oh, shut. 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 I have more prosił.
Is that dog actually called Doggo?
No.
Does he have a real name except for Doggo?
It had. It's like Mop or Mopic. It depends.
Mopik.
Yep.
Okay. How do you spell that?
Like Mopic. Exactly what you said. Like,
Okay.
you know. Yeah. It was a long story. When he was younger. Yeah. Oh, chat. I'm so bad at reading chat and painting at the same time. That's my biggest problem. Yep, good. So what I was missing by just trying to fix my laptop, Raina?
Yeah, you missed a lot of Corona discussion.
Oh no, my favorite.
Everyone in the chat was singing My Corona. I swear, this is what's happened. Really.
Ooh.
No, it didn't, but...
If it will try to kill my laptop again, then I will switch to MS Paint, for real.
Oh no.
Yes. Is that the one? It's not the one. I will open a big file just to show you that we were working on Corona as well a little bit. Like the previous zipper concept we got. It will open though. And almost.
Raffles says that if you have a virus-infested pirated version of Photoshop,
yes,
it
yes.
Yeah, it has Corona.
Yes. I need to find it. Wait. Corona is somewhere in the files. Alright. Give me a moment. Here it is. Look. It's here.
What? That is Corona.
Yes. If you can see.
Corona on the flying carpet.
Yes. It's gonna show you the word, you know? Full of magical places. That's why everyone with Corona is going for a little travel, you know?
A little travel around the world to make some friends.
Yeah, hack some people, shake some hands, have some fun, drink some booze because it like protects you from coronavirus, right? Like drinking, yeah.
Yeah, sadly, all the friends it made shortly died afterwards. Well, come on. It's not that deadly.
But he survived, right? It's like, oh, everyone's dead, but I'm alive. That might be the thing.
But it's more like saying hi and at the same time saying, it's really dangerous knowing me.
I'm a dangerous man. I'm probably dying as well.
It's dangerous not to go alone. Take this hand sanitizer. That's a nice one there. Okay. So let me quickly check if the command stuff is working again.
Good. My chat
Oh, it
almost
does.
killed the laptop again. It's
No.
so great.
It actually works.
See? Magic. I cannot
just-
open like Twitch to each side. It's too dangerous, you know, out there with all the coronavirus.
It's the coronavirus on Twitch now.
Yeah, trying my laptop whenever I join.
Oh no.
But I can see chat and I can talk to you, so that's enough. Hi.
So you can see the chat.
Yep.
Okay,
But
that's
it's like
yeah,
only
that's
a
great.
pop out. Hi.
That's great. So everyone in the chat, if you have artist questions, you can ask them right away. And you will not be lost in translation because I have no idea what artists do and how they do it.
We just, you know,
It's just magic to me.
improvise. We improvise a lot. We try to do certain things not knowing how. And that's how art is made most of the time. Or at least in my case, I just, you know, it works out of your head mostly. You don't need to think a lot. And when you overthink an idea, then it doesn't work at all. That's the artist life.
Nev says that a lot of things are try and error. And if you see something that could be interpreted in a certain way, you can then sell it as intentional.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I did it on purpose. Like everything here is just working out so well. Yeah, so it's how we do it. I always do it that way. Like I can agree, like when you work in MS Paint, then it works that way. Like you have no other choice; it must work or not. It's just black and white drawing, so it's easier.
It's a nice transcription of "it's a feature, not a bug." Yeah, that's true. This is at last. This is some common ground between artists and programmers. It's like this is not a bug or anything. This is a feature.
That's what we wanted all along.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the thing.
Hey Donchi, welcome to the stream. Happy accidents, we call that. That's very Bob Ross, but it's true.
So we need like happy little trees on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Because why not? Good. And happy little clouds as well. And our zipper is just sad, you know, it's in the middle. That's his wife. Paintbrush. If there was only one paintbrush, we need more. Because that's what makes your drawing look good, or what people think a good brush. It's the only way to draw. Without it, you cannot paint in any program or in life.
But is that really true?
No, you
No.
could see like artists without legs and arms drawing with their like mouth. So, you know, everyone can draw. You just need to want it. That's what I think.
This is like the same saying as everyone can sing.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of people wanting to listen to it. Sometimes. I don't know. But
passive aggressive comments you have there. Hi. Good.
that's nice. I guess the smiling trees in the background are the equivalent of passive-aggressive comments in code. Ah, that is nice.
And Doggo just died. He's lying there somewhere. Dead.
I would call it resting. Maybe not.
Yeah, resting. Well, okay, he's reacting, so we can call it rest. Good. Good.
Okay. Raffle is now trying to make that "Who let the dogs out" joke, I think. You know, WHO, World Health Organization. So who let the dogs out? Because dogs cannot get infected.
That's good, I think, if they cannot get infected.
Donchi came here for the verses, but you guys seem to be in harmony. Yeah. Okay. This is the point where...
to fight.
Yeah, fight.
Mopo.
Your concept looks nice, but how am I supposed to make this work in the game?
You cannot. It won't work. Just and you know what I just realized in some point? I've made like a Witcher medallion. And
zoom in on that. I guess it's a little bit small on stream as well, but...
Oh, okay. It looks like little face right now.
But what is it?
It's that part of zipper that you have, like, you know, attached to it. And then we have the part that you just move around. So it's here right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
It looks like some sort of, maybe a head, like if you add nose somewhere. Look.
There's faces everywhere.
Indeed. But good that we see only faces, not the other shapes that I cannot draw. It's the rule. Don't draw that face. Fine. Ooh, God droid. So still, I have no clue how we're going to fight.
Yeah, how is that supposed to work? Maybe Donchi can say something. But Donchi says it looks a bit like Optimus Prime. Can you do the Optimus Prime voice, by the way?
No. Can
Isn't
you
this-
do it?
No, I can't. No, I have no idea how to do that.
I can only make like Murloc from WoW, you know,
Do it.
in World of Warcraft. Yep, that's it. And probably Chewbacca, or how you call it. Probably Chewbacca.
How would that work?
Chewie.
Yeah.
How you make Chewie? Like you make a long R. Not like a pirate, but like Chewie. Like.
Not bad.
Yeah, Chewie sounds. So I won on sounds.
Well,
Yeah.
what could I say? Making sound is also more artistic than programming.
True. But we can all agree that you are better at building than me. Way better.
Donchi in the chat does not want us to agree on anything, so we should definitely fight.
Yeah.
Just say anything, I would say no. That's not true. Hey, Sapphire Soul, welcome back to the stream. And it just used the right emote because there's Doggo on stream.
Oh, he's like almost here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Barely
you can see
visible
him,
on stream.
actually. I forgot that I have the camera off.
Yeah, but
so
in
you
the
can
in the
see
stream it's like this tiny little bit visible.
No. Chcesz tutaj? Nah, he just wants to sleep.
Yeah, he just wants to rest.
Yeah, he's
Maybe I
just
can make-
watching me
Yeah.
with just sad little eyes, like, what do you want from me? Goody.
I can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just moving your picture in picture.
Okay.
So now we can see Doggo in the background.
Mm.
Yeah, dog cam next time.
.com. We can do maybe. Or first I will buy a better PC and then we will do it. So it won't die. And the dog. Good. I want to keep that. And now we'll make another part.
Should we play some music on stream?
I have no clue. It all depends on you. I don't have music right now. Nothing at all. But we can have it. It's always nice to have music in the background, at least.
Yeah, someone in the chat should tell us if this is okay, because I have no idea about the audio levels, because everything is on the same channel here.
So we know nothing right now. Like John.
Music very low, okay. Could you say something, Mikoe?
I say something. I try to say something. I I say something.
Okay, I'm not sure if this works now. Maybe Cephasol can evaluate again. Neff says that this looks like a bathtub now. The music is now a bit too loud. No!
Let me finish the shape. You know, I can draw a very different object or something that's recognized for something else, like not what I meant to draw. But what can it be like? Wait, let me think. I would try to draw a toilet, like an awful one, but still, right? Because that's the topic.
Yeah,
Mostly
that is definitely the
now.
topic of today. Toilet paper and
Yeah.
toilets.
You were talking about toilet paper without me. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's such a fun topic to talk about, like how crazy people can be just about toilet paper.
Okay, now Donchi says that this looks like an expensive door knock.
It is actually, it looks that way. But right now I'm not focused on it. I'm trying to make the toilet look like a toilet. That's the difference. Okay. Because of we were talking about toilet paper, we need it here as well. Alright, like a big roll on the side. I have to put it in a nice way. Thank you. Let's keep it that way.
Now let's create a ship module for We're Screwed out of that.
That could be possible. Like, come on. Like, it's hard to say.
But if we really do that, what would be the effect of using it?
Oh, I don't know if we would want to use it. Like, think about it.
In game, would it serve a purpose? Would you be able to do something with it that will give you some kind of boost or anything?
Boost, yeah, for a moment maybe. Or like a cleanse effect if something wrong happened. Toilet. The paper must be smiling. Because it's most wanted item right now. Fine. And now I have a problem. I have no clue what can I make out of toilets. Damn it. Or something like interesting out of it.
I would give it a microphone and let it sing Toy Let It Be.
That's too much, and that's not the purpose for the toilet right now.
I guess not, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. I cannot explain how my mind works to you. It just does.
It's like programming, right?
No. I'm just pretending.
Just waiting. Like the face on the toilet paper, right? It's waiting for its turn. And then the other faces burn out of it. Like, no. I could actually like cut it and make more faces. Look! They don't know what's coming. Have I done to this?
Okay.
Oh, I know what I can make out of toilet. Come on, oh my god. It's so easy. Like, do you remember these old watches? Like, that you had like pocket watch?
Oh yeah.
Remember? Yeah, so we can make a pocket toilet watch out of this. somehow, maybe.
I think the placing the toilet countdown there does not work.
Yeah. Mm. Damn it. Why am I making toilets right now?
I have no idea because the chat wants you to.
Let's stop it. Let's go back to the concept. Come on. It's not useful in any way. Edifying with time. Good. So it actually looks like a big knock, the door, but
The zip, yeah,
but the thing is that
the zip
we
handle.
it's the top view, so that's why it can look
Yeah.
like it's.
And oh no, now the chat really demands toilets.
What?
Yeah, read the chat.
Oh no. Let the chat become a billionaire selling toilets. Watches. Oh no. That's the moment when my laptop dies, right? I'm like, okay, let's just go for it. I should change every single concept that I have into toilet right now, yeah. It's like, oh look, it will be like a toilet here.
I can see how this zip thingy on the left could be transformed into a toilet.
Yeah, I know.
But then you know the galaxy would go to shit.
We have to go through it every single time if you want to travel somewhere in the game. So instead of zip portal, we can make a big toilet that flash you into another dimension, right? That thingy. What do you think about it, Rainer?
No, what? Say again, what?
Do we switch from zipper and that as a portal, right? Into a big toilet that whenever you go somewhere, it just flash, the water. So you go in.
I mean, of course we're not gonna go down that path, but actually having a huge space toilet that washes you down into the next level is a brilliant idea.
Yeah. That's
Interstellar flushing. And the bathroom door says to boldly go where no one has,
It's like a secret place that you need to gather.
Yeah.
Like a lot of energy or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna rename all the levels now and call every level Down the Drain.
Oh no.
Yeah, Donchi is right. You should at least add a floating space toilet somewhere in the background, and that's a perfect idea.
True, I agree. We need a floating space toilet. That's exactly what's needed in the game. Probably the worst moment of making art is when you actually realize that your favorite brush is the round one, like the most basic one that you can get. That's awful experience in some way.
I would just say use the right brush.
Yes, the right brush for everything.
The magic brush.
I had one called Magic Brush somewhere, but...
The brush of destiny.
Yes, indeed. That's the thing. But it's hidden somewhere in between other brushes. So it cannot be found and no one will ever use it.
You first have to face the devil.
Yes. In Photoshop.
Yep, exactly.
So you need to face Adobe. Yeah. That company is the devil in some way. Variable names.
Yeah, this is about as solid advice as use proper variable names. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, don't you name it like I name files? I just add random numbers.
You mean final test 01 final test render final test?
Yes, and version 2.8 v6 a, like some random letters as well. It doesn't work in programming and coding. Come on, it should work.
No, that's not how we work. We want structure.
It would be
We want
structured.
clean stuff. Making sense of the chaos. Removing the chaos even.
Don't you like chaos? Like, think about it. It would be so nice.
I actually like to clean up the chaos. Like taking something chaotic and making something structured out of that.
When you fight with bugs, and that's what you love, it's like, oh, something is not working again. Sounds great.
I'm actually talking more about refactoring stuff, not really finding bugs in chaos, but really taking things apart and redoing things from the ground up, but in a cleaner way.
That way. I thought like, oh, something's not working. You have no clue why. Let's try this and that.
Neff in the chat says structured chaos. Imagine we're screwed without chaos. But there should be a little bit of structure in our code so that we can get in control of the chaos.
If you really think so, or say so, it's like, yeah. I don't know, even I tried to segregate my files, make normal names, and try to keep it that way. But there are moments that you just can't do it. You just need to name it in the worst possible way, and the only way to find the file is to just memorize it where it is exactly. Yeah, that's why whenever I try to make some cleaning in my files, then afterwards I have problem to find anything. Yeah, we'll have some like less chaos in the files. Let's just change it a little bit, and then you realize that you cannot find anything without chaos in it. That's the thing.
I'm actually already debugging stuff that I did not want to touch today, but I have to. It's like starting somewhere, wanting to implement a feature, and then something doesn't work. And then you have to start debugging, and then you end up like at the kind of the other end of the code base and debugging stuff there until you can go back and do the actual thing that you wanted to do in the first place. Yeah, Raffle, it's the endless spiral of fixing bugs. That's kind of what it is, yes.
So there is nothing called perfect coding, that you have everything working fine without problems.
Yeah, I'm afraid there is no such thing as perfect code. It doesn't exist. It's just a theory.
So wait, there is always a bug to fix?
Yeah,
Always?
yeah. There is no bug-free software. Bug-free software does not exist at all.
What? Damn.
Yeah, you can do
That's
certain
something.
things to kind of minimize bugs, like test-driven development is one thing. But
Mhm.
in the end, there will always be some kind of a corner case or a bug that just slipped through. So
Ah, damn.
that's what it is.
That's kind of sad at some point.
It is very sad.
Hmm. Okay.
There is
That
not
was.
even the perfect hello world code. Now it does not exist. Even that one, you can still fuck it up.
Ah, you're all crazy coding. Like,
Oh,
come
welcome
on.
back to the stream. Xantika is here. Sabina is
Ooh,
here. Yeah.
Sabine, hello there.
Is that the time
Welcome
when we
up.
should play Tribute again? I think so.
Ah, check out the
A, sh-
emotes.
a
They are
shiny
here.
Xantika.
Aye, look
Hang
at
on.
our cups.
Does this work here? Oh yeah, it does. Awesome. A long time ago, me and my brother Ranger here, we was hitchhiking down a long, lonesome space. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny Xantika in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your shit. Well, me and Range, we looked at each other, and we each said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in space. It was the best song in space. Yeah, shiny Xantika. The art of coding is hiding the bugs well enough. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. Best song in space. Did everyone go nuts in Graz as well today because of the news? Yeah, a lot of people just purchasing toilet paper, as discussed before.
I just made a little happy accident, I might say.
Oh, we should switch back. Could someone in the chat try the artist command? I think it should work. I'm really curious because awesome, thank you. because I literally wrote that little thing that does the switching with OBS in the Twitch chat like 10 minutes before we start the stream. It's kind of a kit bash programming action there.
Yep. Goody. I just add an affect on the portal by accident, and then realized that it looks kind of cool, so I'll keep it that way.
What was the accident?
Like, look at this. Like, I tried to put something on the zipper itself, but then I realized that it's like on the whole layer, not only on the object. So I looked it up, and then I saw that it changed the portal a little bit. See, it's like maybe a little.
It gives a little bit of depth in there, so it's not bad.
So I want to keep it. It will stay there forever now. I just put stuff in here, call it in a nice way. Great. Indeed.
Chantika is asking, what is my little Miko drawing right now? Okay. I didn't know that you were on those terms.
I'm a little guy. I'm drawing a portal, or how do you call it in a game? For me, it's a portal.
Yeah, the warp exit. Exactly. I think the asset is called warp exit.
So that, but we are making it like a zipper, you know, and space and time. So here we have the whole like mechanism closed, and we need to put like a little effect in between it, and the zip it by itself. And then when it opens, you know, it rips the space in between. So we have like a rift. Aye. Mirror. Goody.
Yo, thank you for subscribing, Nev. Awesome. I should totally switch back to the coder view now because...
Yep. Go for it. I'm experimenting a little bit.
You can only do that as a subscriber. Because I'm just adding a thank you note for Nev to the code. Because everyone who actually follows or subscribes will get a thank you note here, somewhere in the code. Okay. It's a hidden code. Oh no. So subscribers can't, but mods can't. Yeah, that's actually true. As I said, I've written this tool like 5 minutes before we started this stream. Actually, maybe I should add something to this tool. I see unlimited exploitive potential. So hang on. Where is that? Hang on a second. I'm gonna fix that right away. So Xantika, try again. Switching back to the artist view.
Try again.
It is the console of power.
Yes, it is. I
think Xantika already rage quit because she as a moderator can't switch.
Just like
yes, rage quit. So raffle with language is actually used for Twitch bots. Depends on what language you want to use. It's just an API that you can use, but I use C# for most of my things here. It was really quite straightforward to like fire up Visual Studio, create a new console project, add 2 packages, one being OBS Remote, like the plugin. There's a NuGet package for that, and then Twitch, the Twitch API NuGet package, and a couple lines of code, and you're right there. Klingon. So I used Gach. Coupler.
okay.
What, the Klingon numerous system is base 3? Okay, that. Holy moly. I did not know that. But Neff is an expert on Star Trek.
Good. Oh, I broke it again. I did. Oh, nice. Good.
Okay. When a Klingon says, I crashed my computer, they mean literally crashed into someone's forehead, someone's spaceship, someone's planet. Kapla. Yeah, that is exactly what they do. The best remedy to a blue screen of death. Xantika, don't you see Doggo that resting there in the corner of the room?
Yep.
Give
He's
Doggo all the hugs. The hugs.
Mm-hmm.
Doggo is asleep now.
Yeah.
Needs to rest from doing all the tricks that you made him do.
And also, let's not wake him up. I want some peace as well for a moment. It can be really full of energy sometimes. I'm glad he's asleep for a moment. Good.
Why did you rotate that? That's totally like disturbing for me as a coder. It should be straight there.
Oh, I don't know. It's like a habit, a bad one. Like I shouldn't rotate my head while drawing, because when I move it back, then everything is like, on this side. It doesn't look good. It all depends on how you move your head. Yeah, true. I agree. I shouldn't do it. Barrel roll. Yeah.
I mean, every once in a while I would also like tilt my head and look at my code in a different way. But I tried it. It doesn't really fix my code. It doesn't.
Not this part. Big boy. Go through. Yep.
Wow, that's oldie but goldie. Sometimes I believe the compiler ignores my comments. Yeah. What is happening here? Why? I should use a Wacom tablet for coding. So, yeah, that was gonna be a long stream for just writing a hello world. I would just use pragmas and macros for everything. Some crazy stream ideas coming up. Coding with handwriting recognition, mirrored non-dominant hand. Whoa. It doesn't sound like anything you would do when sober. But still, the only chance to get this right is when being sober, I think. What, 24 hours and cover the hand in oil as well? Yeah, I like a challenge. We could totally do a 24-hour stream, because I think in 24 hours we could write a Hello World program with that method. I did not confirm that. No, it just said I can imagine it would be a cool stream.
One.
Neff likes the fairy butterfly wing zipper inserts.
Aye. It's growing slowly. Because I want to add something that we got already here.
So I just debugged this for like 20 minutes now, only to discover that it's not a bug. It actually works and does what it is meant to do. Well,
So why you thought it was working incorrectly or was broken?
yeah, I was just adding a fixed map flag to my prototype level so that the no minimap thing would appear in like every time. And we have a parameter to actually define how many of those fixed flags you can should be added to the level, and it was set to 0. And I added the map flag and it didn't appear. Then I fixed some other bugs which were actually causing some damage, like, yeah, I don't know, kind of side effect. But when I then fixed that and came back to this, I discovered it actually works. So 20 minutes wasted, but still
It's not wasted, it's knowledge. You've learned something.
The experience that you gather over time
Yeah.
is, if nothing else, it's the experience of experiencing time itself.
At least it's working, right?
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Now, world map testing. So here it is. Well, it will just take, I don't know. I think one more start and then I will just run into the next bug. Experience of wasting time is called patience. That's what an optimist would say.
Wasting time.
Target count is 1. Okay, it's adding the flag. Yeah, Neff. It's either it's patience or procrastination.
One of two.
Okay. I also like the call to stay at home now. You see, I'm actually a bit of an expert myself. Coronavirus expert.
For me, the expert should be like infested with the virus to be an expert.
Yeah, to really experience what it is all about.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Okay, this is really weird. So I think my world generation algorithm is now too sophisticated to kind of bother with my, I don't know, crude attempt to like bypass the half of the system to get it up and running in prototyping. Does that mean I kind of outsmarted myself?
Maybe.
Or was it just me being dumb at the time that I did not know that I was being dumb? I don't know.
That might be also true. Like, it all depends how you will think about it. If you think that it was what it was, then it will be. Like, everyone can be a magician in some way if you believe hard enough. You can be one.
Yeah, I actually outsmarted myself. So that I'm here, and there's, of course, because this is the start level, there's no map flag added to it. Everybody works here. Oh, come on. still. Okay, I'll still. Just to make sure, because now I'm taking everything apart.
And nothing will work again.
What a merge tool? What do you mean, Raffle? This merge tool is as sophisticated as my code, so it's crude. Ah. Windows 95 era? Not sure about that. Better than all the Electron stuff, I guess. Yeah, I mean, well, that was just Tortoise Git, the Git client, and Tortoise merge. And yes, it's better than Electron. Okay, I think I'm gonna hack my way through my own code base now. So, track stats. Okay. Just add generate. And now go back to the world map generator. No. And just remove. Where is that? Oh, here. Okay. Severe lack of comments. What? No. Raffle is commenting my code. There's a lot of comments in there. Okay. Oh, it's actually better to should be this way. Because then I don't have to reset up all the other world maps. Most of those comments are that code. Well, you could be right about that, at least in that part of the code. I will just say this is undergoing heavy changes. That's what we're gonna say. So now, let's see. All right. we have a level with sensor jammed. Okay, that works. That's cool. But it did generate. Okay, this one, prototype. Map info debug. Okay, that's prototypes. Yeah, of course. I'll just use it here as well. So now it should work. Hey, welcome back. Natsu is here. Welcome back, Natsu. How are you going? How are you doing today? How is your Friday going? So we have. Yeah, we have a artist versus a coder stream. So I'm doing some coding here, and you can use the exclamation mark artist command to switch back to the artist view. So Mikwai, our concept artist, is doing some nice paint work today.
All right, at least I try.
It needs more rivalry. Okay.
As always.
Won't do that without Xantian voice. Okay, now that works. This is great. Okay. I think I'm gonna be on a 3-minute break because I will get some more coffee.
Okay.
Kind of ran out of coffee. I'll just leave the stream running like that. Can keep the artist view open. And leave the talking up to you, Mikwai.
Oh no, I need to look left. Bye-bye, Sunny.
Oh, Crimson, yeah, has to bounce. Thanks for joining in. So I'll be back in a couple minutes, and I'll just hand over to your favorite entertainer, Mikwai.
I talk so much. Why? So, do you have any questions, guys? Because I have a few to myself about what I'm doing. But it's mostly like Photoshop issues. Like, when you have few problems in a technical way, the problem is an awful one. Because it doesn't detect most of the pressure that I do with the pen. How is Doggo? Doggo just turned around a little bit and is still sleeping. So I think he's fine. Or that's how he looks like right now. Wait, because you can see me right now a little bit more, I think. Maybe I will take this. Oh, buddy. So you won't see me for a moment. You're ready to answer my question. Good. Wait, let me just set it on Doggo. Here he is. What? Good. Kinda. So, if you were supposed to make a zipper, right? How would you make it look like, in your opinion? Like, if you have any ideas, I can just quickly draw it and try it out. If not, then I will just continue what I do right now. The questions. I need the answers. Are you ready to answer to that question? Like, how would you attempt the zipper? Less triangular. Maybe. You can try it out as well. Because you are right now talking about the one that I'm making, or the one that you have in mind, like a different one, something new, something fresh, an idea of what it could be. Never know. The hardest part is to make something else out of a thing that is actually recognized by most people and make it in a different way, so it's like more interesting. Because it's easy to just copy a zipper, right? Like you find one, you copy it, and you say it's a zipper in a space or something, and try to make it look interesting, a little bit intrigue at some point, and make it work as well. That's the problem most of the time. To make something out of nothing. Like, have you formulated the straight lines? Oh, it's not hard. You just press shift and make straight line for you, at least in two directions. Then you have another program, the line, the tool that can make a line for you, you know, that you can modify later on. I don't know why, but I want to make it look like a cartoon, right? Is it the correct name for it? That octopus creature from the deepness. Like, it could be fun in some way to connect the zipper with it. Aye. On paper, you have some cheats on paper as well. Come on, it's not like you don't have it. I have two rulers hidden in another room. And I have no clue why I do have two of them, or three even. But I do own it. And some sort of a cheat as well on paper. So I deny what you just said about on paper drawings. I don't agree. Aye. Oh, Ryder is coming back. Oh, that way. That kind of lines. Okay. That might be harder. True. Aye. I feel like I've made another animal face in here. Like, have ears, have a little face. Eye. Let's make a little batch.
Happy
vampire.
little accidents.
I'm
back.
Happy little accidents.
What happened to your camera?
What?
Is it the doggo cam now?
Yep, doggo cam. It's kind of slipping. Look, I'm making more of the zipper variants. I've heard we need something less triangular. So I'm trying to make it less triangular a little bit. So you can have a few options of it.
There you have it.
By
It's
the
now
way,
the doggo cam on
how
stream.
how do you call that Lovecraft monster? That Cthulhu or
Cthulhu?
Yeah. Do you want to have it like on the zipper in some way?
That would be weird. But I mean, it's a tiny little detail. I kind of like it.
Yeah, like I don't know. Right now it looks interesting by itself as well. I asked a friend if he could like program in MS Paint, but he said that it's probably impossible to do it.
You mean what you're currently painting? To do that?
No, like make any simple program work in MS Paint.
Oh, a program work in MS Paint.
Yeah, like I mean, typical programming, and it's.
You could basically paint code and then OCR it.
Maybe.
But what you could also do is come up with your own kind of programming languages, a language that just uses color coding. So you have a texture in Paint, and then using those pixels and color codes, you could actually make up a language with that and program in that. Yeah, exactly, Raffle.
Good that I'm an artist and it sounds like gibberish a little bit. Like, yes, I agree. If it works for you in some way and you understand it, then I can believe that it's possible.
Well, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I would, just to prove that it's possible.
Then try it. Go for it.
No.
Let's make We Are Screwed 2.0.
Everything done in Paint. Code, art, everything in Paint.
Everything in Paint.
And everything done in pain.
I
guess,
way, yes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I must admit that the round brush without any effect on it is the best one. Yeah, I love it. At least for this type of concepts, it's perfect. If you have the correct color, then you just use it 3 times, make a stroke, and it works. It's perfect. You know your thing. And I've heard that it's hard to draw in MS Paint. And I disagree. It's quite fun.
I mean, if I've seen that in your streams, it actually looks pretty funny. I mean, and there's the stuff that comes out of that is just amazing.
Yes. It must
Okay.
be simple though.
I have to agree with Raffle in the chat now, because that zipper looks a bit like an elephant.
True. And it has like no teeth on the side. What? We got an elephant zipper. Come on.
If you stretch that, it looks a bit like a cockroach.
Everyone sees what they want to see. That's the truth.
Yeah.
But I actually like the idea of the elephant though. Look at it. It's quite interesting. And there's different animals there. But let's keep it that way. So people would have to think if it is or it's not. Here, I. So we got 4 basic ones. That's a good one. Yeah. I want one more at least. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, now it's working. Good. What else can we do? Oh, the dog is moving a little bit. Oh.
Is there actually a lot?
What?
I don't really see, but it looks like he's resting on his back with the feet up.
Yep. he is. Catch.
Doggo is not impressed.
Yep. He don't care. I don't have food to trade with him, so it's not what he wants. I. I might get going soon though, because I need to go with Dogo as well, right? Lazy one, lazy boy.
So you need to go out with Dogo.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't need toilet paper.
True. Not always. That's the thing that, you know, there are moments that you think that he needs toilet paper or a washing a little bit of his lower area, because he has quite a long fur. So if you don't take care of it, then he can get quite dirty quite quickly down there. So that's the thing. Give it like a little tentacles on the face. Yeah, awesome. No, No tentacle. Will be nice. Or we could like put some reference to the Day of the Tentacle. What do you think? A hidden one. No one will notice.
Yeah, what are you thinking of?
I have no clue. I've never played it. That's the
You've
sad
never
part.
played it. You should. It's a
Yes.
classic and one of the
I've
best
heard-
adventures ever.
I've heard that Jürgen likes it a lot, so I thought like we could make a little surprise for him and heat something in it. Aye. Oh, I know what I wanted to change before I go. Because right now the zippers and the parts that are like blue are blue. I don't want it to be blue. Blue.
Bluish.
Bluish.
No one will
color that-
notice. Announce it on stream.
Yes.
At least a couple people will know, and then we'll start spreading.
The news about Doggo. There was that like song that they were singing about New York and start spreading the news when they were making like Crisis, the third one or second one,
Mm-hmm.
and the commercials. So that would work with Corona right now to spread the virus across.
But what's the song?
It's like New York. I don't know what's the name of it exactly. I can find it, but not because if I will try, you know what will happen. Everything will die.
Oh, Frank Sinatra, New York.
Maybe, yeah. It's like a cover. Probably that. With the hidden reference. Wait, we hid it somewhere. It's hard to put a reference when you don't know or don't.
Yeah. What do we do with
don't know
it with the
game.
hidden reference? Where to put it?
I should first know what it is exactly, the reference that we want to put in.
I mean, it's a space zip, so it should have a little label on there that indicates the compression ratio because it's a zip. Hey, Doggo is actually moving.
Yeah, it's changing the position. That's the thing. Like some people say that dogs take their habits from their owners, right? So he knows how to change and switch.
Yeah, Raffle,
Kind of thing.
program humor. At least it is humor. I'll just say that.
No. Oh, when I was at the university, we had something like programming, kinda, in a few engines, kinda. And the thing was that there was one that you make point and clicks with. It's like a Visionary Studio or something, if I remember the name correctly. And I broke the program so badly that I had to sell to the teacher, right? You can call it a teacher. That it was what I meant to do on the first place, and the game that I made was exactly what I made. And he didn't really believe and told me to fix it. Then I showed him that I cannot even open the program because it was reacting on the input, but everything was black. So, you know, you could hear the different sounds, but that was the only thing that you could see. And the funny part was that I was importing images to the engine and the engine was breaking it itself at some point. So I was making something like a fake broken image,
Yeah.
and then the engine was breaking it even more. So it was quite a fun experience to make, and I'm glad that I somehow managed to like sell it to the teacher. That's what I meant. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Or we had to create an idea or concept for a game, like a mobile one, and I made a Popeye game.
A Popeye.
So
Okay.
Popeye,
Spinach.
yeah, it was the game that he loses the fight at the beginning, and the devil sends his head back to hell because of the deal with the rival of Popeye, and it was like Rufus maybe or something similar. So he made the deal with the devil. He sends the Popeye's head to the hell, and the whole thing is that you have to get out of the hell because you are like a jumping head that lives on the spinach only. That's what you can find in the hell, you know. So,
Okay.
yeah, I have like concepts for that somewhere hidden.
Oh, really? You want to show
Yeah,
him?
I can show it, but wait, let me first find something interesting in here. The dark one is interesting, but I need the bright version. Oh, never mind. I will take the dark one for now and change it into light one. Good. So we got that. I will save this. And I need to find it. So give me a moment. Okay. Not here. 3D. Can be everywhere. Game Maker. No. This is a broken game that I've made. It's quite awful though. I don't want to even like. I've made a few graphics for it.
Yeah.
And it was the day before I had to give the project away, right? So it was like 3-4 hours of Insta lasso tooling, anything that I can, and just put it into the game, you know.
Mm.
I didn't even make the enemies. I made like simple
It looks nice.
animations, right? But they're broken because before, remember, or you don't know about it, I didn't knew how to animate or do it in code, the jumping of the character
Yeah.
or switching some animations that are connected with time more or less. So they were bugging out, so you could see two animations at once. I would even play it, but I'm not sure if I can do it right now. It's awful. It looks awful. Okay, that's not the thing. Oh, here is the glitch game. Yeah, look at this. Images.
What is this?
Yeah, it's like what happened to the image at some point. So yeah, I used it. I converted it into game. But wait, I need to find something that I don't remember how I named it. Not here. Yep. Next folder. Still nope. Oh, here it is. Might be this one, I think. Yep. Wait, let me move it aside. If I can, come on. Look at this.
Popeye, the Devil's Deal.
I've made all graphics for it, you know? Like, I was drawing Popeye and Devil, and then you could see that I get lazy and more lazier. Like, look at this. Yes. So, yeah, you had all the characters, right? You had, like, the levels of the hell. Like, perfect. Why? how would the character move.
That
So when
that
you move
reminds
it-
me of come on, how's it called? The meat game. Super Meat Boy.
Oh, that one. Yeah, kinda. It it makes even the stains, but it's like the spinach stains, right? You need to find cans because there was like one episode that he opened it with the pipe, so that's how you get your like life energy in some way. There are things that can kill you, and when you die, you get down to the hell, like to the bottom. It's almost like the new game from the guys that made Bastion.
Yeah.
Hades?
Yeah,
Oh,
Cuphead?
no, Hades. It's
What?
like wait,
Yeah, I was just confused because Raffle in the chat just said Cuphead.
yeah, it was Hades game. Like I've played it. It's quite nice. It has nice graphics. And whenever you die, you go to the back to the beginning and explore the whole thing. Bye-bye. And there was some things that looked like Cuphead that I had made before. Like when was it? Like in my sketchbook, you can find some. Or do you remember that that test that I had at the beginning? Oh, not that, not here, in here. I've made something that looked like from Cupheads. Look at this. Because we won't use it in any way, so
That one.
this little, yeah, this creature. It was like a Cuphead, kinda. Aye. I think that Canary found something else that looked in the way that they animated, like a Disney kind of style.
Mm.
Maybe even in my MS Paint drawings can be there somewhere. Oh, here, like the ice creams. Do you remember those? Like, look at
Oh, yeah.
yeah. MS Paint drawings. Aye. It's not that hard, at least for me, because you need to know the key for that to make it correct. And the thing is that to make it like Cuphead or Disney, you need to know how to make the eyes mostly and some shapes, and that's all. Like how they make a little triangle in the eye. So like you have it, you just make a counting here. Then you make another one, but like a quick one. You make like any kind of nose that you want. No, almost any. Right. And you have like a retarded Mickey Mouse now.
Froggo.
Froggo, yeah. Just
Not anymore.
eye, two small ears. Don't even remember how the. Wait, I have like some sort of idea. The nose should be like here probably of it, so you wouldn't see part of the eye like this. Rocky one. Yep. Almost so close. Goody. So now this is not the layer that I want. This one. Oh. modify? I can modify. Yep. And here we got it. More as I want it to be, like brighter colors. Like before I would just sit and look for correct colors first, and then would start painting without like knowing exactly what it will be. Like right now, it just, you make cheating a lot easier with Photoshop. You don't have to care a lot.
What? The inside of that zipper looks a lot like this mood ring thing is. What?
I don't know what the name is. I. I. Opening thing. Zip. Oh, that thing. And I was changing the color with one zipper. So yeah, true. That can be the thing.
Ah, okay. That's color based on your temperature.
I. Good. It's like the more you know. I. Good. I think I'm done for now.
All right.
I.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this zipper in the game. Like really, when you discover it and then unlock it, and it really tears apart
Yeah. True.
space.
Like what we got now compared to what I'm making right now is like a little bit of a difference. Like a little bit, a small one. It's not something big, but yeah, it looks nice here. We will see how it will look in the game.
I mean, I can totally see like that you have an animation that kind of tears open this wormhole, and then there's like a huge distortion effect going on, and some more fancy effect thingies. I think it's gonna work. I think if we make it in a way that it kind of really rips through fabric in a way, like
Yeah.
ripping apart cloth.
That's kind of like the idea as well.
Yeah.
I will move back here. Way almost back. A different perspective there. I'm so blue.
We're confirming that space is in fact a space jeans.
In some way it is.
Oh,
Like,
Neff
you
has got a...
cannot-
Sorry, what? Say again.
What? I don't know.
No,
I'm
just-
I'm out of context as well.
I was just gonna read chat because Neff has got to take care of the noodle salad for the weekend now. That means pasta salad thing.
Pasta.
And I wonder if Neff was able to get pasta from the supermarket because apart from toilet paper, that's the other thing that people purchase.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
They know only one recipe, like something with pasta
Yeah.
and toilet paper.
Yep.
After pasta, if needed. Alright. Good. So I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
Have
All
a
right.
nice trip if you are continuing. Alright. Live. So
Okay. So then I think I will keep going for a couple more minutes because I just need to finish one more thing here. But I think it was nice, kind of a co-stream.
True, when it was working though.
Yeah. So it worked at the beginning. There was just a lot of people joining in, and then it kind of crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst moment possible, it just died.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I mean, apart from that, I think it was cool. So maybe we can do this again sometime.
Indeed, I agree. It broke on me, by the way, so I couldn't hear you. But I agree. It was like it could beep. No sound. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
you're
damn it.
speaking
Okay,
this.
I was just gonna say that we should do this again sometime.
Yeah, I would love to do it with a better PC though.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm thinking about buying one soon, so I.
All right.
Hi.
Oh.
And welcome back.
Welcome back. Now you need to stay.
But I'm leaving. It's just.
You have to get out with Doggo.
Yeah. Like, look at him and his misery, sleeping.
Yeah.
Alright. So, have a nice evening and probably weekend as well. Bye.
All right. Cheers. Thanks for joining in.
Thanks for having me. Aye.
And I will keep going for another couple minutes, maybe.
So, good luck. And bye again.
All right. Bye, Mikwai.
Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah, Ruffle, your eyes. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not switching to the dark theme, but here it is, the dark theme. So that should work for you. But hang on. So now that Mikwai is gone, it actually means that this is a coder versus coder stream now. Or that means that the coder has won the battle. And now back to the true work of art, coding. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's like for me as a coder, I have no idea how to draw anything properly. It's just magic to me. So yeah, I'll keep going for I don't know, a couple more minutes. Famous last words, because then I will discover a bug and it will take me 3 more hours. But let's see. Yeah, I remember that line from Reddit, Raffle. Debugging is like solving a crime, only you are the murderer and the investigator at the same time. True that. Ranger, are you performing the Xantica Druid? I can't perform that song. We would need Neff for that, and Neff just left. But I can play it one more time if you want to. Like the recording from last week. Oh, Neff is still here. Awesome. Neff, this is your chance to do it again. Not again. But Natsu wants to see it. You can do it live. Join in on Discord. And then we can do it live. I'm not tempting you. I'm just saying. Yeah, Natsu. Thank you, Natsu. That's exactly what it is. You have to give the people what they want. By people, I mean me. Yeah, people ran out of toilet paper, and the next thing they need, because toilet paper is not there anymore. Crowd's going wild, man. Well... leave an arrangement, I can play it. What? You should play it live, Neff. But the full song. Oh yeah, of course. Neff. Yeah, Natsu needs the full song. I'm intrigued by the non-degradable nebula. Meaning there's a degradable nebula and possibly a degraded nebula. Yeah, that's what it is. All those mysteries out there for you to explore. And you can do that in the game when it's out. Okay, now that the blinking here works. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. debug keys for the win. And now, so this is all prototyping code. Don't do this at home. Is there a terrain? Okay, this is the minimap terrain is jammed. Oh, so we don't have a minimap. Okay. What? Well, since I'm a degrading human, I'm integrate some anti-degrading agent, also commonly referred to as food, into myself. Well done. All right, thank you for joining in, Ruffle. It was nice to have you on board. See you next time. Ranger needs to tell me beforehand so I can be there. There's a secret to that. Just don't miss any of the streams. I mean, it's why I think what we can do is, if Nev would be ready for that, will just let us know on Discord, and we'll just tag you on Discord so you would know that this is gonna happen. Yeah. I think that way it should work. But it's up to Nev, of course. So if Nev says yes, he's gonna do it, then Also, I stopped where I stopped in the clip because, well, I can do the high best song in the world. The regular voice following that is too high for me. We're gonna fake our way through that next time. Okay, this doesn't work here. What I need is my world map generator. Let's use Scrap Graveyard. And usage no minimap. The chance of 1. Well, easy solution, Ranger takes it from there. I don't want your ears to start bleeding. That's why that is the only reason why I would not sing on stream. But yeah, Nev, looking forward to that. We'll find a full song sometime, I'm sure. All right, so crazy generator, no minimap. Okay, let's start the game right there. Zenzo Jam is there, okay. Yeah, I mean, it basically does what I want it to do. So flickering, that's fine. Let's go exploring. Okay, here's the warp. If I now take damage, I see the warp. That's fine. But I don't see geometry, I guess. No. Okay, so that is not what I want. I guess that's because I'm resetting the texture. As a developer, what is your opinion on false advertising? What do you mean? Like we are advertising Nev's super awesome rendition of Tribute. And there's nothing false about that. Here's the case. Ad shows some real decision thing. I thought like, hey, nice, let's check out. But what is not included in the game? Okay. Is there anything specific? Is just anything? Could it be more specific about that? Because as a developer, I mean, if you advertise a feature that is not in the game, that's shady. I mean, people would expect something because you said that the feature is in there and then it's not in there. So it's not what you should do. Or is this a case of I don't know, Kickstarter, and there is, oh, we're gonna create this big ass game, and that's all the features we're gonna put in there, and then, oh, we ran out of money, we have no idea how to do that, and that's what we ended up with. It was a mobile game showing you need to decide stuff depending on the situation, but there's no such thing as shown in the ad. Well, that's bad. If I'm not getting screwed over by buying, very screwed, I'm suing. Yeah, we can totally add the hard mode in the game for that. So to ensure that you really get screwed over by the game in the end. It's like, we have this super awesome big ass boss in the game, but you will never see it because the game will beat you before that every time. I've never seen a Blade boss yet. I mean, I've seen its lair. Hey, welcome back, Max. Seal the door. But there is a boss in the game. There really is a boss. Okay, is jammed. Just gonna do it this way. Remove that, I think, and then do just the same thing here that we do in the other minimap. So basically that. And that should do the trick, I guess. So if anyone is wondering why this is now a coder versus coder stream, this is because Mikuai, our concept artist, has already left the building. Yeah, that's what it is. He was finished with his work for today, but I'm not. Yeah. So if you just drop by, late to the party. if we call it coder versus coders, it's safe to say you have a split personality. Yes, it is safe to say. No, it is not. Well, what do you mean? I don't know. Okay. Maximize. Just go in there. Nope. Inside. Oh, there's. So it did work briefly. But not a sec. Oh, it did. Okay, no, that's fine. That's actually fine. If you take a look at it, does oh, okay, there's some geometry there. And we can play with the timings of that, but I've told you that I find your attitude very refreshing. Is this the time to be sarcastic about a coder versus coder, split personality type of person? I wasn't sarcastic, but I was. Yeah, well, thanks. I was being sarcastic about that. Oh, I'm stuck. No. How do I get out of here? Oh, come on. I think that is actually something for Xantica, because now I'm not able to turn around. Karma. Thank you very much. I guess that is really bad karma here. But don't you worry, I can still cheat. Take that, karma. No, I'm really stuck. It doesn't work. So now, Natsu, could you take a clip of that where I say, it's totally not my fault that I got stuck in here. This is a trap that Xantica built. I wanted to get to the boss today, but I couldn't make it because my kind of hybrid psycho chicken spaceship is stuck here. Really, it doesn't work. Okay. Well, anyway, the thing that I actually wanted to test, that works. Yeah, it looks like I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Okay. Now I'd say this minimap stuff that works. Thank you, Natsu. Thanks. All right. So yeah. That means, okay, one more test. I'm removing that now. just to see if the normal generation and that kind of stuff works. How about posting that to our WeederSkew Discord channel, and then she will see it. Okay, that still works. If I take that, or the ship takes damage, it's normal behavior, which is fine. Cheat. Okay, that's fine. Yep. We made it. What do you mean, seal the door? Where's the damage in calling? It's just a debug key that I use to damage the ship. Okay. Now let's commit that works. There's actually a ticket number for that. Yeah, okay. That is that. Oh, Discord. Seal the door. There's we have, so Mikuai, our concept artist, and I were talking on a Discord channel before, but at the moment there's no Discord channel. Okay, now that is my change. No. Okay, that's fine. Right, pushing those changes. And I think now we have actually reached the end of the stream for today. He's bluffing the hide channel, which is hidden for us. Nope, not anymore, because Mikuai is gone. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream for today. And yeah, thank you all for watching, for joining in. I hope we could entertain you a little bit with the artist versus coder session before. For me, at least, it was a nice kind of change compared to the usual streams, because it's really nice to have someone else to like co-stream and then have a look at nice artwork that is done on stream. So we'll ask Mikuai if we can do this again sometime. Yeah, next week we shall be back with more streams, hopefully. I would say that every week, but I really try. But there's at least one stream on Friday every week. can't say if it's gonna be a playtesting stream next week. Maybe. If not, another development stream. But we'll announce that everywhere, of course. Here's the links again. And also, here is our Discord if you want to join in, hang out with us, ask us questions about the game development. If you have your own stuff that you want to show us or get feedback, there is a Show Your Stuff channel there. You can post everything there. Yeah, and with that being said, I wish you all the best and have a nice weekend. Don't forget to wash your hands. And we will be back next week. So, signing out. See you around.